Hello everyone and welcome back to another Simba's Marketing Tip. Today I want to talk to you about the different social media channels that are out there. What each one does, who each one acts or connects to the most, how you can use it, what to do with it. Okay, that's going to be the topic for today. So let's get into it. First, I want to talk to you about Instagram. What is Instagram? Instagram is basically a timeline using photos. That's the key for Instagram. Photographs are going to be big. Not necessarily photos, but also pictures. It's all visual. Everything on Instagram is visual. Talking about the old saying of a picture can paint a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, that's where this comes in. Using the pictures to say your story or to tell your story with a short tagline at the bottom. Okay, that's where your Instagram is going to be important. It's basically for your highlights, for pictures, and it's used as a showcase more than anything else. Okay, this one here with Instagram, it's very popular with the older crowd. Okay, the older people, they use that a lot more because again, the visual is key. Okay, next one I want to talk to you about is Facebook. Now, Facebook is more of a little bit of a hybrid in the sense that it's a little bit of YouTube, it's a little bit of Instagram, and it's a little bit of Twitter all together. Okay, it, Facebook, in my opinion, is a great place to start. Okay, if you're looking to join social media and be part of the social media scene or marketing scene, Facebook is a great place to start. Okay, it talks to just about everyone, from the youth all the way up to the older crowd. Okay, you'll be able to get a good feel of what is available out there. The Instagram part is there, excuse me, where you're able to put your pictures up. The YouTube part is there where you can post videos, although they're short videos. All that's there. The Twitter part is there where you can give a quick shout out, a quick little message out to everybody. That's part of your fan base or your followers. Okay, so all that can be done through Facebook, and again, it's a great place to start if you're just getting into social media and social media marketing. Okay. We talked about Instagram, we talked about Facebook, and I also mentioned Twitter. Twitter is, for a lack of better terminology, it's loud. Okay, what I mean by that is that it's a lot of people shouting, it's a lot of people saying stuff, but again, they're short little tidbits of what they're saying. It's only a few characters, 140 characters, and so you don't have the option of saying the whole story in there. Okay, they've recently added in the video part. Again, short video. You can add pictures to it, but again, it's just one picture. Not that many pictures. Not like Instagram where you can have all that. But with that said, in the Twitter, the nice thing about Twitter is that you can post on Twitter 4, 5, 12, 20 times a day and still not upset anyone. Whereas if you did that on Instagram or Facebook, people would get upset. It's too much there. Okay, but on Twitter, not an issue. You can do all those posts over and over and over, and not make a lot of people upset. Okay, they'll be more open and they're more receptive to what you're saying. Okay. I also want to touch on email and email marketing. And a lot of people think that email marketing is dead. It isn't. It's still around. It's still good. It's still being used out there. And I encourage you to use it as well. It's a great way for companies that already have a base of people that they're connected with, have their email addresses. This way here, you can send out messages to them, whether it be through a newsletter, and that newsletter can be once a month, could be once a week. Do not suggest that you do a newsletter once a day. Okay, maybe sending messages, alternating between a promotion that you're running. One day maybe you have a day where you're sending out the newsletter, another day where you're connecting with them about something else that's happening, whether it be on your Facebook page or your Twitter page or something like that. Careful on the Twitter page because you might be gone by the time they get there. But that be okay. You can do it that way. Okay. Another thing that you can do, or another avenue that you can use, is Google AdWords. Okay, that's for advertising straight onto the Google search engine. So, as an example, if you don't know, if you go onto Google and you search a keyword or topic or anything else that's on Google, the first spot, second spot, maybe the third spot are the ones that show up first, and that's where the Google AdWords is being used. So you can use that for your advertising platform. And again, depending on your product or your service, some will have a better return than others. The results vary based on that stuff. So test it out. Make sure that you know the difference between that and as far as what you want or you're expecting as a result, and then go from there. If you want to use the advertising aspect of it, I would recommend actually using the Facebook advertising side of things. Just having a fan page on Facebook and building your community is great, and you can connect with them as in your followers directly about your products and your services, and that's great. But you can also use Facebook to advertise to those that are not part of your fan base or not your followers. Excuse me. Those guys will see your advertising and hopefully be able to connect with you if you've done your advertising correctly. Nice thing about Facebook advertising as opposed to Google Ads advertising is, well, Google Ads is based on keywords and keyword searches. Facebook, you can actually target people and say, for an example, you can target nurses, okay, directly, or you can target business owners, whether it be small business owners, big business owners, consultants. You can actually connect, or rather advertise directly to those people. Okay, and that's where the two differ the most. Okay, then there's Snapchat. Snapchat is good, but it's good for a very small niche. So if your niche is very small, as an example, it's not something for Amazon. As an example, if you've got a business where you're selling everything, a small market, so to speak, or a convenience store, Snapchat may not be the best thing for you. But if you're just going to focus on one thing and one little aspect of your business, Snapchat may be the way to go. The great thing about Snapchat also is that, again, if you're a new business and you're targeting the youth and the younger audience out there, Snapchat is definitely where you want to be, because that's being used by the younger crowd so much more than anything else. Okay, and the last one that I want to use, which I personally think that this is also important, that is YouTube. YouTube can be used for advertising. It also can be used for building your brand and your brand presence, as well as getting more out there and being known on social media and building your community. The difference with YouTube compared to all the other ones that also offer video is that people, when they come to YouTube, they know they're going to get videos anywhere from 45 seconds long to maybe 45 minutes long to 45 hours long, and they're okay with that. Okay, they expect to come in and see videos that are longer than the 30-second or the 1 minute limits that they have on the other channels. So it's a great place for you to use, whether it be training videos, whether it be a video to showcase what you do and how you do it, the process that your company takes your product through from beginning to end. Things like that are great for YouTube, and it's where you want to be. If you're, for example, a winery, just showing how the process of making wine goes from start to ending, how to do that, that's a great place to be. If you're a restaurant and you want to showcase how to make a signature dish that you offer, and the recipe and how to make it, YouTube is the place to do it. Because you don't have the time you need to be able to do that on, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat. You don't have the time gap that you need to go through that process from beginning to end, whereas you can do that on YouTube. YouTube also is good in the sense of reaching a broader target market or audience. Everything from the younger crowd all the way up to the older crowd. They all use it. It's a great place to be. The challenge becomes is that a lot of the information that if it's stuff that you need, it's written down, may not be the right place for it, because the description box, filling that in with the information, a lot of people don't look at that. Some do, and I hope that you get them. You look at mine, but again, that's not what they're there for. They're there to look at the video and watch that video. The nice thing also about YouTube is that it gives the audience, the person that's watching the video, the opportunity to start the video, press play, and basically be also multitasking and do other things while that video is going on. And that way they're getting the information without having to focus on it, just watch that one video from beginning to end. Unlike web pages or your Snapchat, sorry, your Facebook page or your Instagram page or Twitter, where they have to focus on that and look at that without having to do anything else. This way here, they're able to multitask and do other things while the video is going on in the background, and they can listen to it. Okay, that's some of the channels that are out there that I think you should be on. Of course, there's way more than that. But those are the key ones, the more important ones that you need to focus on. If you have any questions or need clarification on any of them, contact us. Drop a comment below in the box. We'll be able to help you out. Any questions, any answers you need, again, please contact us. We'll help you out. Okay. That's it for now. Thank you for joining us and watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let everybody know that this is a place to come for your marketing tips. And as always, see you soon.